How you doing, guys? My Barbenheimer video is finally here. Sorry that it took so long. Please like this video and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Star Wars Danger. The link to that will be in the description. So we've all seen the Barbie and Oppenheimer memes, and the Barbenheimer memes. They were great, and they were one of the best parts of the movies coming out for sure. In today's video, we will be briefly analyzing and comparing these two movies. Now keep this in mind. Before watching these movies, I thought Barbie will be bashing men and will be extremely feminist, which I just didn't want to see. And I thought Oppenheimer would be crazy good with amazing writing. Spoilers for both movies will be coming soon. So if you haven't watched them, get off this video, watch them, then come back and finish this video. So first, let's talk about Barbie. I had extremely low expectations for this movie, but when it first came out, I was so hyped for it. So I had mixed feelings about it. I thought this movie was very funny. I know the story wasn't that great, but it clearly wasn't meant to be. Not every movie is trying to be complex story-wise, and that's fine. There was feminism, but most of it was just in the jokes, and it was characters pushing those ideas, for the most part. For me, it didn't feel like the movie was pushing a political agenda very much. Some people were annoyed by that stuff, but it wasn't that annoying, to me at least. The ending of this movie was odd, but fine. I love the stuff with Ken, all of it. The part of the movie where Ken learns about patriarchy was hilarious and so hype. And the part where he turns Barbie Land into his Kendom was even better. It was the most exciting part of the movie, and I was smiling and laughing the whole time. Will Ferrell, Margot Robbie, and most other actors were amazing and played their parts well. By the way, some people call Margot Robbie mid, and I'm wondering, if she's mid, what do y'all think is hot? Now, Ryan Gosling on the other hand was phenomenal. He really was perfect. Ken is another just like me Sigma male. Stereotypical Barbie and Ken, along with Will Ferrell's character and the other Ken, played by Simu Liu, which I didn't pronounce right, were my favorite characters hands down. Overall, this movie was a lot of fun and I loved it. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5. Since this movie has made over $1 billion at the box office and could possibly make $1.5 billion, I bet they'll make some sequels. Now on to Oppenheimer. I was very excited for this because the time of World War II is an interesting time, and the story of the first atomic bomb was one I didn't want to miss. This movie wasn't what I expected. I thought it would be the story of the atomic bomb, mostly. I figured you would obviously learn a lot about Oppenheimer, but it was about the story of the man who made the atomic bomb and how it affected him. I do wish the movie had one or two more moments where people discuss the ethics of the atomic bomb, but they had a good amount. The sex scenes felt kind of out of place. I understand the reasoning for why they were there, but they still made the flow of the movie a bit weird. The one where he was in the meeting and he imagined he was having sex with his former lover was just weird. The editing and cinematography and the music in this movie was amazing and unique. This movie was pretty confusing in the beginning. In some scenes, understanding who everyone was and what they were discussing was tricky, but later on, I understood it more. All the speeches in the movie were amazing. It was extremely serious and it was exciting. Maybe they could have cut down a few scenes, but I think the film needed to be long. This movie dived deep into the life of Oppenheimer, but we really don't know much of what he thought still. I love the bomb testing scene, and all the scenes building up to the test were just great. The scenes after the bomb were pretty good as well. Some were spectacular, others were good, but not outstanding. His scene with Truman was amazing, and the testimonies against him were all great scenes. Overall, an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5, I'm not sure. This wasn't necessarily my type of movie, but I enjoyed it a lot, and I still think it was very great. This movie was very well written, it was about an interesting topic, and as I said, the editing and cinematography was amazing. It was also rather dull at times, but not boring, and some scenes were just kind of weird. So overall, these movies were on par with each other. They are opposites, but I prefer Barbie. Oppenheimer is probably better, but Barbie is just more the type of movie that I enjoy. And that's fine. Different people like different genres. Oppenheimer had better writing and better cinematography, as well as better editing. But Barbie was more exciting and fun to watch, and more enjoyable overall, and more entertaining. I think it's good that there are movies that are such polar opposites. Barbenheimer was a good experience, and I was surprised by both movies, and I'm glad to have watched them. By the way, I watched Barbie, then Oppenheimer. I understand watching Oppenheimer first, but because it's so long, and my friends and I didn't want to be exhausted before Barbie, we watched Barbie first. Also, the serious and at times sad tone of Oppenheimer would affect our viewing of Barbie greatly. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed these movies. Please tell me your thoughts on them in the comments below. I made a video on which character in Barbie I played in the movie, so go watch that too. It's a good video, and you'll find out something quite interesting, if I do say so myself. Alright, please like this video and subscribe, and check out my other channel as well, please, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.